Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update this channel daily. If you like this watch, you can see it and purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing a classical Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust two-tone yellow gold and 904L stainless steel. This is reference 16233. Easy to wear. It's the classical 36mm Datejust case we first came to know and love in 1945, and the Jubilee Bracelet and the Datejust go together. United long before even the Cyclops Eye joined the party in 1954. 36 millimeters is the diameter. The thickness is reasonable at 11.9 with a generously sloped case flank. You'll find it easily slides underneath any dress cuff. Lug to lug, a compact watch, 43.8 millimeters with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. This is a watch you can wear on a wrist as small as 13 centimeters circumference, so it's an excellent unisex option. Winston Churchill wore one, but you know what? His wife could have just as easily worn the same. Now, the timepiece does feature the classical 5-link Rolex Jubilee bracelet. It is a combination of yellow gold center links here and satin finished outer links in steel. The flanking sides are all of high polish. The tops of the flanking links are satin finished for contrast with the polish of the center. The Jubilee, and we'll get super close here, give ourselves better focus and appreciate the details, but the Jubilee has always been the most supple and silken of Rolex bracelets. It vents phenomenally, so you can actually consider this a sports watch. It vents better than the Oyster sports bracelet, and the watch is 100 meters water resistant, so you'll probably want to take advantage. Big gaps on the underside to avoid pinching skin or pulling hair. This one has held up remarkably well. I should mention that it is a 6253 with 455B end links, and it has an R stamp on it, the R stamp inside the clasp denoting manufacture in the year 1993. The watch itself is an X serial number, so 1991 Rolex started using alphanumeric serial numbers starting in 1987. It was RLEX to start, X being 91, and that's what we have right here. The clasp is classic. It is a stamped clasp with multiple apertures, so you can use your strap tool to make adjustments on the fly if you want to size this more precisely. The removable links are fixed in place by screws, and you can see that to good advantage. The clasp tolerances remain excellent. The Rolex crown definition remains superb, and internally you can see all of the relevant stamped nomenclature that I just mentioned. I'll give you a chance at seeing it yourself so you can verify. The condition of the case is excellent. As you can see, the metal remains, let me get the focus back in. The metal remains wonderfully full as well as symmetrical from side to side. There's no protrusion of spring bars from the apertures in the flanks of the lugs, and you can usually use that as your guide to how well the watch has been cared for and whether it's been extensively or excessively refinished. No such thing here. You'll also note that the transition between the satin finished tops and the polished flanks is very sharp. The timepiece does have a wonderfully intact yellow gold gem-like faceted Rolex fluted crown. Of course, the fluted, or I should say fluted bezel, the fluted bezels being a signature of Rolex yellow, rose, and white gold watches. This generation of Datejust did use a sapphire crystal, so that's present and correct. And you can see inboard of that fluted bezel, there is a sunburst golden dial with applique Rolex crown in yellow gold, hands in yellow gold, indices in yellow gold, stylized Roman numerals outboard of each hour index with a railroad style minutes and seconds track, all original tritium. This is a tritium signed dial, and both hands and the indices, the dots, are outboard of the actual appliques. They are original to the watch, matching yellow gold date disc, and inside powering all of this finery, Rolex manufacture caliber 3135, the same tank-tough chronometer grade engine used in the Submariner and the Sea Dweller of the period. So 100 meters water resistant thanks to the yellow gold twin lock crown. 48-hour power reserve, automatic winding, COSC certified Swiss chronometer, full balance bridge with a free sprung index for shock resistance, and an overcoil hairspring for resistance to positional or gravitationally induced timing deviation. Setting functions include stop seconds when you pull the crown out all the way to set, as well as a quick set function for the date. 31 jewels, Rolex manufacture, tough, reliable, and precise. You can see this handsome survivor from the early 90s. Consider this one to be effectively 27 years young. The timeless Datejust. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox.